Children's Centre, Virtual Home Learning Schema. All babies are born with a natural curiosity. Their need to learn is instinctive and they find the world fascinating. Our role as adults is to provide input that affords children the opportunities to explore and learn new things. Schema is a theory of learning. Schema are a network of ideas that help children to organise and interpret information in the world around them. They are patterns of repeated behaviour that allow children to explore and express developing ideas. Children will do this through play and exploration. Children and babies learn best when engaged in active learning and hand-on experience. Schematic play happens when babies, toddlers and young children repeat actions or behaviours to explore the world around them and find out how things work. There are many different types of schema. Please pause here to read the slide. Here are some of the different types of schema that you may have recognised in your own children. There is trajectory, positioning, enveloping, rotating, enclosing, transporting, connecting and transforming. On the next slides, I'm going to give you some ideas of how you can support these schemas in your children at home. You can support a trajectory schema at home in a variety of ways. Building towers and knocking them down, using ramps for cars or balls, finger painting, going to the park and playing on the slides and swings, rolling or kicking a ball back and forth, pouring or filling with sand or water, playing with Play-Doh and letting them roll, cut and mash it. To support positioning, children love anything they can form a line with. Trains are a great resource for positioning. You could also give your child some pegs and a washing line and let them line up the pegs. You can create roads or tracks using bricks. Create a maze using shoes from around the house. You can sort crayons, pencils, bricks, anything around the house into different colours or categories. Or line up the objects from biggest to smallest. For a rotating schema, children love things that turn and rotate. They love exploring curved lines and circles. You can support this at home using circular train tracks, playing with wheeled objects, playing with toy screwdrivers or drills, allowing them to do and undo screw tops on bottles or jars, rolling balls down ramps or back and forward to one another, playing ring games such as Ring-a-Ring-a-Rosies, allowing them to mix, or using water wheels. For enveloping or enclosing, children enjoy surrounding things. They may take bags everywhere and it may result in lots of hidden objects. You can support this at home by doing things such as building tents or dens, making tunnels for them to go through, pouring and filling from containers using water, rice or pasta, playing with dumper trucks, using bricks to make enclosures or fences, playing with bags, hats or scarves, wrapping parcels, painting or making collage pictures. During a transporting schema, children will continuously pick things up and move them. They will dump out toys and this may result in lots of lost items. You can support this at home using train sets or vehicles, playing with shopping trolleys, wheelbarrows or prams, using dumper trucks, providing bags or containers that they can put things in to move them around, playing with sand or water using buckets, jugs or containers, pouring or filling with stones at the beach, or playing kitchens using Play-Dohs. With a connecting schema, children love to connect things together or tie them up. You can support this at home using Lego, bricks, Mobilo or any other construction materials, train tracks, gluing and sticking to make pictures, making paper chains, allowing them to play with sticky tape or string, or using tubes to make tunnels or waterways for water. For a transforming schema, children are interested in things that change colour, shape or consistency. You can support this at home using things such as gluing and sticking, mixing paint colours, making Play-Doh or baking, making gloop using corn flour and water, taking part in pretend play, freezing and melting water, adding water or colour to sand, or adding bubbles to water. One last little reminder. You will probably recognise some of these behaviours in your children and some you may not. Children will naturally engage in these behaviours for however long it takes them to fulfil that particular schema. They may do something once, or they may explore something for weeks at a time. When exploring particular schema, it is your child's way of trying to make sense of the world around them and explore new ideas. Although these behaviours may sometimes cause inconvenience, it is important to recognise the developmental importance of these little milestones.